I just saw my frame rates drop, so let's get the show on the road before my YouTube stream dies. Hello, 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 everyone. Oh God. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yes, hello everyone. Hello. Good. I'm so frazzled. I was just looking at it in the corner and I just saw red, orange, yellow, and I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Start. Let's just go. Let's go. Alright, hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day. Sorry, I started a little bit late because I was blowing my nose. I'm having a really I'm having a lot of allergies because the dog has insisted on spending all day with me, all morning with me, all afternoon with me, and it's just, I'm wearing a blanket right now. You can't see it, but I'm wearing a blanket because it keeps coming and breathing on me, and its breath is all warm. And I recognize that right now I'm with all of you goblins, so that's similar, but I'm just like, I despise it. I despise it. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right, because, right? I can do this, right? I should do this. Right. You guys are very special today. Yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, fuck. I accidentally zoomed in. And anyways, look how cute this is. I made this background very recently because I was so busy yesterday. Or I'm going to properly thank. Look at the super chats. Holy shit, right? I made this very few minutes ago, right? It's all of you guys. The ones with ribbons are my head goblins. They're my moderators. I always thought, oh my God, I hate mods. Mods are no, this sounds way worse than it is, but I was just like, I hate moderators. Moderators are so annoying, right? But I love my moderators. They're very good head goblins. You know, it's nice because they can be here and then I don't have to focus on all like the stupid oh my God, the dog just sat on my foot. Oh, the dog is like drooling. Oh, I'm being assaulted. I'm being assaulted with super chats. Well, this dog is, and he just looks up at me with this stupid smile because he's very cute. I have to deal with this. In any case, Pygmy, thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. I don't know what it is, but it's my first one. Even if you never win anything in your life, past, present, or future, at least you know that you are Orla Gonkyon's first super whatever, right? That's pretty good, right? And Rosary, thank you so much as well for the super chat. And Burpster and Top Hat Dino, thank you guys very much, very much. Oh wow, I don't know what to say. I have a whole list of things that I want to talk about, but I feel as though I have nothing to talk about, right? I always have a list, so in case I come into a rut, I am not like, I'm not boring, or I'm not just sitting there with dead air, because dead air always just kills me. When I rewatch my streams at the end, I'm just like, like the dead air is terrible. I would properly greet everyone, but it's too late, right? Just imagine I said hello to you personally. Hello. Right, and you can fill in your name. You can download this video and fill your name. You can just say your name in, and then it's good enough, right? It's good enough. No. You guys, I let you guys up for my 1 month celebration, and you guys are on thin ice. You guys are all on thin ice. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy I got to 1 month as well. Not that I doubted that I would get to 1 month, right? Not that it was a question of whether I would or wouldn't. But it just feels, right? It feels a little surreal, right? Right? Do you guys feel that? Do you guys feel as though it's been a month with Hanabi and I? Alright, Tsunderia reverse. I messaged her on our actual anniversary. Because on our actual anniversary, I was streaming with Yura. And now I messaged her and I was like, Hanabi, happy 1 month to us. And then she's like, oh my God, it's already been a month. Oh, well, how does she talk? Oh my God, it's already been 1 month. I'm so excited. I don't know how to do her voice. She has the voice of a baby. But I kind of know how to say her like, oh my God. She's so cute. Yes. I'm at 2.5 subscribers, and I swear to God, if you guys do some mass unsubscribing to ruin that for me, I'll be very disappointed in you. Thank you so much, Callan. Thanks so much, Ariel. Thank you. I love you guys too. I knew that I would obviously get along with all the members of Tsunderia, right? But I still didn't think I'd get along with them this well. I'm very happy where I am. Right, okay. So here's what we're going to, here's my plan of what we're going to do, right? Right, it's not, thank you. I feel bad. I want to say thank you to everyone, right? Charlotte! Hello, Charlotte. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2.5 subscribers. You, one other person. Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but then I figured that's really rude to say who counts as half a person. Because there's many offensive ways you can refer to someone as half a person, right? And I'm not here to be that type of streamer today, right? But in any case, yeah. What are we doing? I'm always sitting like a queen, right? The third member of, yeah, my chair is the other half. My chair is subscribed to me, right? Right, okay, so things I want to talk about. What are we going to do today? I'm going to talk. Fuck, okay, and I have marshmallows. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna talk and give announcements. Right. And then I have something that maybe is cheesy, and if I feel as though I may shed a tear on stream while reading it. I'm feeling so emotional today. I think I had too much to drink. Not in an alcohol way, but oh, thank you so much. Jazineth. Oh fuck. Now I especially feel bad when someone gives money and I don't know how to say no to Zenith. Thank you so much for the super chat. What is ZAR? What's a czar? I knew what like pounds and dollars were, but what's a czar? I love it, whatever that is, because it's got a sick name. Oh god. Yeah, it's basically it's a chatting stream. Thank you so much, Meru. Thank you. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Alright, this is a thing you can do now. Yes, it is a thing you guys can do now. Oh, South African Rand. Thank you so much, Jacineth. I had a friend from Cape Town, and I always wanted to go to South Africa. Pluvium, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you, congrats, thank you. I always wanted to go to South Africa because one of my friends is from Cape Town. And then I never got the chance to because COVID. And then also because it's kind of expensive to fly there, right? It's very far from anywhere that isn't Southern Africa. And I mean Southern Africa is like a region, not the country, right? Which is South Africa. And I would be going alone. And my friends were always saying like, oh, just like, don't go alone. And I was like, fine. They're like, don't go as a single woman. And I'm like, fine. But I have a friend that lives in Cape Town. So I was like, I'll just go see her. But then she moved to Malaysia. So I couldn't really do much with that. Oh, wait, thank you so much. Nick can throw money around. Congrats on the 1 month. And here's to more. Thank you. Here's to many, many more months with me and my little goblins. Don't come to South Africa. It's not great. It's the opposite of come to Brazil or... Oh my god, I thought there was a bug on my screen, but it wasn't. It's the opposite of come to Brazil, but it's just don't come to South Africa. How? Oh, no, the dogs have warm breath and drool, and I can handle so many things. I can handle so many things on this earth. Because I had to I'm around children quite a bit, or at least I used to be, right? So you get used to so many things, but I cannot handle things I cannot handle. Because I feel if I say the things that I can handle, some of you will be a little disgusting about it, right? I cannot handle spit and I cannot handle mucus. It's disgusting. There's so many other things that I can handle. I don't want to clean up, but sometimes if it's a child, they can't necessarily, you know, fix their problems themselves, right? But if it's the spit or mucus, I just tell someone else to handle it. I'm like, I'm not touching that thing. I'm not touching the child. Aurora, thank you so much. Aurora, thank you so much for the super chat money throwing time. Thank you. I feel despite me despite me right, being very regal, right? Sometimes I still have to, like, you know, I still have to take care of people, right? But I'm still so disgusted by so many things, and it's not even an act. Like, I am sitting here curled up in horror as the dog is just sitting near me and it's just panting. It's not even hot. Why is it panting? I'm like, this is why I like cats. This is why I prefer cats, right? But you guys know a butler. You guys want to get me a butler? Right. Oh yeah. So someone mentioned memberships. Was it one of my head goblins? Someone mentioned memberships. The reason I don't have memberships right now is just because my emotes are not done, and I'm drawing the badges myself, and I've been doing so many things, right? I've been streaming every day this week, or at least put up a video every day this week, just to help cover some of the girls who are on break, right? For various reasons. So I'm so exhausted with that I haven't had much chance to draw. Yeah, the dog is very happy. He's 11 years old, and I've known him since he was a puppy. I went with his owner to the shelter. And she very much so wanted a golden retriever. She was very dead set on, I want a golden retriever, I want a golden retriever. And then we saw this dog, and he was so small. He was, I think just the owners didn't want to take care of a bunch of puppies. In that case, please fix your adult dogs. But they just didn't want to deal with a bunch of puppies, so they gave all of the puppies up to the shelter. And all of the puppies were like cream colored, but he was the only puppy that was black with like the brown. Can you know how like Rottweilers or Dobermans are colored like the black with the brown details? He was the only one colored like that, and we were like, he's so cute, and he had a little bit more like wrinkles and like a little chunkiness to him than the other dogs. Were like, oh, like we got him. It was so cute. And he was in the yard, and he would be running, and he would see a very tall patch of grass and jump over it because he still didn't realize that, well, it's grass. You can just walk through grass. But he just jumped over it. He was so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for stopping by and saying hi. Right? You don't have to have emotes, but I would like to have emotes. I don't want to, Oh, Uncle Red, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, Orla, happy 1 month. You finally get to spoil me. I'm already spoiled. I feel very... Yeah, he was jumping over grass. It was so cute. The delay between when the super chat pops up and the alert comes. Interesting. What was I going to say? Spoil me more. I already feel spoiled. What if he got into a Pokemon account or he played safe? He did. He's a safe boy. And then he got, he's very ill though. This dog needs prescription dog food and takes 4 or 5 different pills with each meal, and 1 pill in the morning without a meal, and needs like special creams on its nose because all of its allergies dry his nose out so much that it starts to like crack. And he recently had to have dental surgery to have some teeth removed. He is a very... This dog is falling apart. This dog is held together by the grace of God and the prayers of its owner. Yeah. But he's fine. He's happy. He's not in any pain or anything. It's just a lot of upkeep, right? That his owner is happy to do, right? Because it's like when you love something very much, you'll go through a lot of ropes, right? To take care of it, right? You will. But right now I'm just like, please get your hot breath off of my bare skin. Thank you very much. Thank you. What was I saying? I was like, I feel very privileged to be here, right? I feel like being a VTuber is a privilege, right? It's like there's quite a lot that you have to do, whether you're independent or part of a company, you know? You have to be, well, it's like, so, right, if you're independent, you have to have like some kind of technology, a decent enough internet connection in order to even have things out, right? And then you have to have money or the skills to even draw a character. Well, even if it's just a PNG, right? Oh God forbid, like you want to get a custom model or something like that, or like a 2D model. Look at like live 2D, right? It's expensive as hell, right? Most people can't afford that. Most people cannot afford to spend that much on a hobby or a dream or something that is very uncertain, right? Especially right now, it's very uncertain, especially for independent VTubers. It's really, really difficult times. And then even if you're going into an agency, people think, oh, like, it's so easy, right? Like, oh, it's so easy and everything's done for you, right? But I mean, the difficulty is that, thank you so much for all the congrats. I feel bad. I want to thank everyone who says congratulations. But then I'll lose my tangents and I'll never come back to them, which I was just about to do that. No. To even apply to an agency, again, it's like, you have to have like an internet connection to apply. You have to have some kind of computer or even a phone to be able to apply, or I guess you could go to like your local library and apply through there. But then in order to showcase your skills, it's very difficult if you don't have digital art to showcase, or you don't have a gaming PC where you have any kind of gaming footage, or you don't have any kind of skills to or like equipment to record yourself singing or something like that. It's very difficult. It's very privileged to be in a position where you can do that. And then you have to be with an agency where even if you don't have an existing, so it's like you either have to have the privilege to be able to have had an independent character to use as almost like part of your resume to your application, and if you don't have that, then you just have to hope and pray you go to an agency that would even bother to look at someone without much of a resume or something like that. And there's so many good people out there, right? There's so many good entertainers that are not even given a chance. So I feel very privileged to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's like I'm very privileged to be here, and I'm very privileged to have an audience. I'm very happy. I'm not gonna cry. That's so disgusting. Imagine crying. Let me take a sip of my drink. I'm drinking something. It's not coffee. The Tsunderia girls might know what it is. It's. I feel like a child's taking medicine, right? Oh, hold on. No, not the ice crunching ASMR. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, my teeth are cold. Oh god, okay. Hello everyone, welcome, thank you. Yeah, I'm so sorry about the crunching. I didn't realize it. Sometimes the ice just goes in your mouth and you're like, crunch time. And some places already have crushed ice, and that's so good. Humming Flower, thank you so much for the super chat. Korean one! 감사합니다. 감사해요. Right? But I should say 감사합니다 because that's nicer. Right, and thank you for the candle. Again, I always feel as though I'm like dead and you guys are holding vigil for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so it's like I feel very privileged to be in a position where I was able to be accepted into a company. And then I think, goodness gracious, I think I have to work very hard. Well, this is maybe the overworker in me. I feel as though, even if you have a company and you have some sort of audience, then you will always be more lucky and privileged than someone who's just starting out on Twitch TV or YouTube, who is speaking almost literally into the void and may never even get any views despite the amount of talent or entertainment value that they provide, right? Whereas, as an agency, you will always have at least one person watching you, like always. But I still feel as though I have to work very hard, right? If I just put out subpar content, not only would I disappoint myself, but I feel as though I would disappoint people who are maybe very excited for a VTuber or something like that, and then they'd say, oh, this person simply does not care, or they think maybe they're having the easy life, and I'm like, no, I have to I think that's me overworking. I think that's why Urara tells me to take breaks, and I will. I'm going to be changing. Oh, Rabbit Mutt, thank you very much for the super chat. It says congrats. What a sweet and simple message. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's very sweet, right? Yeah, a lot of YouTubers share that mentality of like, we have to work hard. Well, I mean, a lot of content creators share it too, and that's why so many get this feeling of a creative block, where it's like if they do not perform, or look how delayed that alert is. I wonder if it's just something between Streamlabs and understanding super chat went through. right? They feel they get creative blocks because they set such high standards for themselves that then they either are able to put nothing out because they're unsatisfied, right? I realize that I say a lot. I think I should just take pauses, figure out what I want to say, and say it without the in. Fuck. When I was editing my video, that I'll get to in a moment, I had to edit out so much things that were like or like, no, I can't read Meru's paragraph. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if I read Meru's paragraph. All right, hold on. I'm gonna open my eyes, and I'm gonna hold them open. And then you can't cry, right? If your eyes are wide open, can you cry? Thank you for all my moderators who are, or my head goblins that are just coming in. The ones on the left side. Yeah, my right, your left with the ribbons are you guys, right? Okay. But it's right, but it's I'm supposed to be uncaring because I'm supposed to be uncaring because it's my character. They should have just wrapped me up in like a onesie. I'm too soft. I'm too soft. Okay, I'm gonna read Meru's paragraph. Thank you so much, Chicken Fried Corgi, for the super chat. Congrats on the 1 month. Really enjoy your unique professionalism-esque approach to streams. Good game choice too. Thank you. I had to zoom in. I had to zoom in with my eyes. Does that just not mean look closely, right? Zoom in with your eyes. Is that not looking closely? Melancholic Frog, thank you so much for the super chat. What does it say? To help fund Versace tissues for your tears. Thank you. Are there designer tissues? I know there's Hello Kitty toilet paper, but I think Hello Kitty toilet paper and designer tissues are very different. Oh my god, the dog tripped over one of my designer bags and scratched it with his paws. With his claws. I was so upset, but then I realized it's an animal and you can't blame animals. Isn't that the worst? When an animal or a child does something and you're like, I can't even be upset at you. For like 99% of the things, because they did it without being on purpose, right? Right? Like they don't mean to do it, right? That's the worst. Okay, Meru. Orla, you deserve all of the love you get and so much more. So much more. I'm reading this in a robotic voice, so I do not get emotional, right? I'm happy you're here. You've worked so hard to get here, and I admire your drive and passion for everything you do, Dullahan. Thank you, Meru. Hold on. It's an allergy-related nose, I should probably mute because it's a little bit disgusting to blow your nose on screen. Right. Should I have my head down? Look at the dullahan experience, right? I should have my head down. Okay. I finally read Meta's message and I can't cry, right? Okay. Bitcrush, thank you so much for the super chat for the Hello Kitty toilet paper fund. Thank you very much. Thank you for being one of my head goblins. I always get excited when my head goblins are in chat. I didn't think... It's like I don't necessarily, I mean, it's like I don't have a Discord server, so I don't necessarily have a place to talk to my community outside of my stream, which is on purpose. I like to keep a healthy boundary. But every once in a while, I do like to make sure to go tell my mods, I'm like, thank you very much. I want to get them a Christmas present, but I have to wait until Christmas for that. And I'm not, so listen, if I said I'm getting my mods a Christmas present, you are legally not allowed to come in. Shiki, thank you so much. Thank you for the congratulations. And congratulations on your membership and all of your milestones as well. I just said I'm going to get my mods a Christmas present. You are legally not allowed to apply to be my moderator now just to get the present. Thank you so much, Genshin-sama, for the super chat. Orla, congrats on 1 month and monetization. Really enjoy your content. Date bayo. Don't worry, I'm cringing on the inside, but it's for the love of Naruto. I love Naruto, so it's fine. Balzac, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats. Don't take away my little goblin salary. No. All of you guys will get a tire swing because I'm feeling emotional. Right? You can hide your head every time you want to cry. I can hide my head, but then I don't look like I'm sitting on you guys. Right? No, Shiki, you're so sweet. It's always Halloween. It's always Halloween. For people who love Halloween, it is always Halloween. Should I get a little bit closer? Do you guys want me closer or further? What do you want? No, I don't. Or do you want me? Oh, look how small I can be. I look like a lowly VTuber. My full body looks like the height of like a lowly VTuber standing up, right? Like me sitting, I look like a lolly VTuber standing up. My badge, it's true, I am an attention seeker, right? My unique and pretty eyes. I argued, okay, so I want you guys to tell me, what color are my eyes? Because I always say they're lavender, but then Urara got a color picker from Photoshop and told me that they're blue. It's okay, don't worry about it. Mr. Daniel, thank you very much. I'm very thankful for everyone. Pygmy, thank you so much. It's super chat. Is this where I start my goblin pension fund? Pensions are so good. People who have pensions are blessed. Pensions are so nice. Oh no, Charlotte says blue, and I know she will die on that hill. When Charlotte has an opinion, she will die on a mountain, a hill, a slight bump in the road, and I love her for it. I love her for it. Old Deus, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats with 1 month of monetization. Can't wait for what's to come next. Me either. Right? I should talk about light blue. God damn it! Light shade blue. God damn it! I always tell artists it's lavender. So now, that's why some of my art has lavender eyes. Oh yeah, I'm getting art done of me as in Kaede's outfit from Killer 7, for my Killer 7 streams. Maybe I should just wear... I wonder whose outfit I should wear. I should just wear Dan's outfit. Oh my god. When your man lends you his clothes. I can't say that. Well, it's fine. I don't market myself as an idol. So I can talk about my anime or video game crushes, I suppose, right? Because I'm not an idol. I'm just a dullahan. That doesn't make a lick of sense. My eyelashes. Thank you. My artist mama, Memenchi, to break your anime girl immersion, right? She worked so hard. I love her so much. Did I ever show you guys? I suppose because it's my 1 month. Do you guys want to see, what was it? What was I going to say? Do you guys want to see early Orla, concepts, right? Do you guys want to see them? We sent, Urara and I sent Memenchi, we sent her just a Pinterest board. Like, this is what we like, this is me, this is all of this, and she just, I don't know what we expected, but she just sent us the most beautiful thing ever, and then just sent like a beautiful finalized reference sheet. Right. I'm gonna send this and some people are gonna be like, Orla, you should have chosen the other outfit. No. Because I like this outfit. Urara and I liked this outfit because it's fairly different, right? It's like a little elegant, a little over the top, all of that. Little gremlins. It's my little goblins. It's all of you guys, right? Okay, let me see. I'll add an image. I feel hesitant showing this because I did not ask her permission, but also, I mean, she gave this to me. It's me, right? It's fine, because it's my art of myself, right? Right? Look at this. I'm gonna cover myself. Yeah, Yuna likes the other one more. I chose, Urara and I chose this one. I think because our tastes are a little different than Yuna's tastes, so we chose this one. Right, I think both are nice for different reasons, right? One of the reasons why we did not go with, why we did not go with different looks was, well, we didn't want to go with the chandelier because we saw the bone chair and we thought, oh my god, like, it's very unique. I've never seen anything like this chair, whereas, you know, like, chandeliers people have seen before. I got a chandelier, right? And then the one thing with the second outfit was that it has a veil in the back, and that would be very difficult for Saharada Papa to do with the live 2D, right? So it would have been very difficult. I love both looks. We were considering doing B as an alternative outfit or a second outfit, but we've kind of decided against it. But it's nice. I look like I could be from Star Wars. Yeah, it gives me Princess Leia vibes. Yeah, I think that it's amazing because we didn't tell her what, oh, we want a dress or we want this and this. We just said Orla has this color hair and this general body type. Here's a Pinterest board. Go nuts. And she just came back with this. I think that she has so much talent and I love her. She has an art book. Well, not only her art, but she has other artists there. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, both of the designs are lovely. She's amazing. And I'm so sad that I wasn't able to purchase it in time because I do want to support her. I think she and my rig are amazing people. And I'm very thankful. I am my artist's first VTuber baby. And at first she did not know that she was drawing the actual model. She thought she was just kind of doing the concept art, right? And then it was just a language, just like a language hiccup. And then we're like, oh, could you cut it? And then she had to learn cutting models and all of that just for me. So I feel very, very happy. And then for my rigger, I was his second VTube studio baby. His first one was Maze, who she's also really wonderful. She's like my half sister in a way. She was the first VTube studio baby, and I was his second. So that's really, again, right? Just a testament to how hard they've worked. Ah! If I'm silent, it's because I'm trying to compose myself. Right? It's so funny because she was sent this art and she would say, it's a rough sketch, what do you think? And I would look and say, oh my god, it looks like I could just start streaming with this sketch and it would be fine. I don't know if my Japanese is good enough to talk with her on stream, with her or my rigger. But sometimes we just exchange little messages. Like my rigger always posts the most adorable plushies. And I'm like, oh my god, I want that. And he's like, let's get matching ones. It's so cute. He's very sweet to Maze and I think because we're both his only foreign babies, right? And we were some of his first, like, VTubers that it wasn't his, I think, that we're not just ones you could purchase on Nijima, right? Artist DPD training arc. Yeah, they're very sweet, right? Okay, wait, let me just make sure. I have my list of things I want to talk about, so let me just check things off, right? Right, I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rambling. It's because I am. I have so many thoughts racing through my head. I took this drink that's similar to like an energy drink, so I don't know if I'm awake because of it, I'm awake because of excitement, or I'm going to be more awake because of this coffee I had. But I should just drink this drink, right? And then I have marshmallows to get to, if we have time. But they're so sweet, I want to make sure I address them. Right, what do I have to talk about? Oh yes, so some of you have mentioned this, and I wanted to take time to mention it myself, right? The pre-recorded video I uploaded yesterday, right? Thank you so much to everybody who watched it and everybody who supported, I guess me, by watching it and commenting. I read all of my comments. I mean, I get like 10 comments. I get like 1 comment a day. It's not very difficult to keep up with. It's not very difficult to keep up with, right? Thank you so much. But, right, and I was very, very thankful that it was so well received, right? This was something that I filmed in 2 separate sittings. One where I just did the very beginning, and then one where, what was I going to say? One where I came back after I'd filmed, stopped filming and just played, and then I came back and filmed towards the end of it. And it was hard work. So I've made a few clips before of stream content, and some of it has been edited, like my Sherlock content, or different things like that, where they're very, yes, the VTubers streamer life simulator video. Or some of it has been things like my Sherlock 2.5, where it's me as if I was streaming to you guys anyways, you know? But this was different because oh, hello everyone, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. This was different because I filmed it And then later I added voiceover. I did a script. I was doing live commentary, but then I figured it's just not as good and I get tired. So then I wrote a script out, did voiceovers, redid some lines. I edited out all of my I make so I realize I say too much, right? Or I just take too many breaths. I think I just have to do more cardio. I apologize for the cough, right? I sound like some like old medieval lady just coughing all the time from whatever ails me. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Yes, I really like Let's Play series and I would love to do more, and I kind of liked it, just scripting something out, editing it, but it was so difficult to edit. It was my first time, so of course everything is difficult while you're still learning. But now I'm very, very thankful. I hope to do more. Yeah, the ending was fun. I liked it. I hope to do more, which is why I'm going to be changing my stream schedule from 5 times a week to 4 times a week for my own sanity, because I also realized that for one of my quote-unquote break days, I was working on art, working on thumbnails, because you saw I drew the little, well, I traced and edited the little image of like Shinji in his chair from Evangelion to being me. So it's like I take time to draw things, and I take time to make thumbnails, and then the waiting rooms, and then choosing like all my graphics and all my games, that then one of my quote-unquote rest days ends up functionally being a work day, right? So it's kind of difficult. So I'm going to be taking an extra day off streaming, so then I can use it as kind of a work day, and then hopefully I'll still be able to be putting out a clip that day or a pre-recorded video that day. So the things that I make those short videos on, I don't ever think I'd really want to stream it. That game I think is just, that game is, well, you saw my thoughts on the game. It's not that amazing. I've not seen the new Eva movie, or Eva movie, I don't know how to pronounce it. Hanabi likes Evangelion. Evangelion? I don't know how to pronounce it. See that? So I do want to do more content that hopefully is a bit more evergreen, is a bit more digestible than seeing a YouTube channel and seeing a 3-hour-long stream. I mean, that's rough, right? So some people who are from very, very large agencies, it's very easy for them because they have a fan base and they can just do that. They can see, oh, here's this new streamer, here's this old streamer. I'm gonna just sit down and watch this. But then there's also a lot of people who only watch clips of a streamer. And I think, only watching clips. It's interesting, right? It's an interesting way to consume content. But I really would like to create, I need to stop saying It's like people who say like too much. I will stop saying that much. I should have a buzzer, an counter. Right. I almost said fucking hell. Phew. Yes, I'm taking a well-needed day off so that I'm not forcing myself to create content for the sake of creating content in quantity, and then I can take more time to make sure that I'm well rested. And then, oh, also, how's the background sound going? Or the background? I have my BGM going, but I'm not monitoring it because I don't want to hear it. Oh, Ceann, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy 30 days. I had no idea what to expect from you, but your knowledge and passion has impressed me at every turn. Your kindness with Hanabi and Meru warms my heart every time. I'm kind to everyone, but thank you. Yes, some of the girls have a very special place in my heart. Well, especially Hanabi, because she's so much younger than me, right? I think some people called me a boomer. Oh, she's like, I'm like boomer, she's like zoomer, so it ends up working out that way. We are very opposite. It's funny how opposite we are. But it's nice. I'm very thankful for her, and she's very, very sweet. She's my gen mate, after all. Of course I love her and get along with her well. And she's so cute. She's so cute! It's the same with Pudding, who is also, like, baby to me. I know she'd be, like, upset. She's like, I'm not baby. She's baby to me, right? And I love all of the girls. I love all of Tsunquest and I almost said Gen Z. Gen Zero. And staff. I'm very satisfied. PvP is fun. Sometimes we'll just be in voice chat and he'll come in and show us his Digimon cards. and he'll be opening up Digimon cards for us to watch. And I don't know a damn thing about Digimon cards, but he'll like, get a holographic, and we're like, whoa! Right? Oh, this dog's laying down here. I don't want to lay on him. No, I don't. You don't use. Okay, first off, YouTube. I don't use ad block. I'm very good. YouTube and Twitch, I don't use ad block. But you don't use ad block. You use uBlock Origin. Okay, so those. That's what you use, right? And I use Firefox as my browser. Oh, that's right. So, one of the things I would love to do is more pre-recorded videos. I said again. I am very thankful. Yeah, there's Digimon cards. He uses them. I am very, very thankful that you guys liked it. So then more will be coming. I have a list. I have a list of clips I would like to make. Right? And some of the things I always, when I have a moment that I think was fun in a stream, afterwards I write a list of things that I want to clip. Hold on. Sorry, I just remember things, so I wrote it down. If I don't write things down, I forget them completely, right? Yes. Yeah, it's my big head, big forehead, big brain, right? Right. I wrote down the word nervous and then a checkbox next to it. What the hell was I thinking half an hour ago when I made these notes? I'm nervous? I suppose I'm nervous, but I don't know why. Am I nervous? There's not much to be nervous for. Well, I guess there is, because I want to make sure I put out good things, and I make sure that my audience is happy. That's what I like to do. I just want to feel fulfilled as a content creator. So I like Tsunderia because I can have like the freedom to be creative and not only have to do live streams, and be able to do pre-recorded videos or do many different things. And if you see my game choice, yeah, remind myself to be nervous. Reminder, be nervous. I seem energized. That's probably my drink. Orla said sometimes I'm low energy. Well, she said I need to react more to things. I think I hold myself back a bit. Right? It's the... Oh, right. Very distant. Regal. Me. And it is to an extent, right? But sometimes I do feel as though I'm low energy, and I do not want to seem low energy as in the case of being tired from not getting enough sleep or bored, because I'm definitely not bored. I'm very thankful and I'm very excited. Yeah, that's what I would say. I'm so nervous. Give me money. It's just the same. Hold on. I'm so nervous. Being a streamer is so hard. I didn't think I could do it. I'm so thankful that you guys gave me an opportunity to do what I want to do. I just sound like Cartman, like a shitty Cartman. Sato, thank you so much for the super chat. Says congratulations. Thank you. I would not be here without, I suppose, my privilege, my hard work, the staff members who saw something in me, all of our combined hard work, all of the members of Tsunderia, and then all of my little goblins. And even the people who are not little goblins, but still stop by from time to time, or look at my content, whether for positive or negative reasons. I'm very thankful for it all. Right? I'm so scared at this game. Croissant. Right, nervous. Am I nervous? I lost my train of thought that I was talking about. Not necessarily. Watch play. Thank you so much for the tip. Just making sure Streamlabs tipping still works. JK, congrats on the monetization. Thanks for being a part of Tsunderia. No, I'm very, thank you guys. It does work. Thank you guys for watching me. And thank you guys for, allowing me to be able to stay here and create content, right? I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to have an audience, because as a content creator, I feel one of the most difficult things is, and I really like to be an entertainer. I feel as though, right, like what's entertaining and what's not is very different for different people, right? What was I going to say? But I feel very lucky that, oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Gansfeld. Congrats on monetization. I can't wait to see how your content blossoms. Thank you. I feel like a little sprout that is growing. And I feel Maybe I've already blossomed. I'm still working on it. I'm always growing. Or maybe I'm a field. I am a field of tulips. And some are full grown and blossomed, and some are still in the ground as seeds. And some are being assaulted by bees. And then some are still growing, right? Right, I think that's how I want to describe myself. I love tulips, actually. They're my favorite flower. What do you think you've done well this month, and what do you want to improve on? That's so funny. It sounds like I'm a teacher asking me that question. What do I think I've done well? I think that I've... Right. I think... Oh, isn't that sad that I cannot think of something I did well on? I think it's because I don't want to seem too arrogant, but also who cares? I think it's cultural. What's defined as arrogance? What's defined as confidence? What's defined as humility, right? It's cultural. You're in that mindset. Why do I think I've done well? I think I've done well in being consistent, right? I think I've done well in being consistent and hopefully interacting with my audience enough and providing good quality content, whether in the form of my streams or my clips or soon to be more and more pre-recorded videos. I think I've done well. I still need to... I don't know if I need to work on this, or it's just an aspect of who I am that people like or dislike. You know, everyone has their tastes in a streamer. Right. Right, I think Udada has told me that I'm a little low energy, and I think I think sometimes I do come off as low energy, and I would hate that if any viewer interpreted that as me not caring or being tired, which then they could say as, oh, she doesn't care enough to take care of herself to stream. But that's a cognitive distortion, is it not? Right? Good morning. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, whatever happens to be for you guys, right? So, that's what I would like to do. I would like to make sure that I can still be myself, but properly show that I do care about what I'm making and doing. Right. Is being chill. Thank you. But sometimes if you're too chill, some people could read it as low energy. So I do have to do that balance, right? Well, I think the people here are the people that obviously like my content. So I think hopefully you guys like most of what I do, but I still would never want to come off as uncaring about the things I do, right? Because that just sucks. So I do care very much. And then you have like, you know, sometimes people will give you more than one chance. But for some people, they come on your stream, they think that you don't care, and then they'll never come back for another chance, right? For some people, you only ever have one chance to show them that you are someone of good quality, right? And then there's people who are just not interested in, whether it be the content, maybe they just hate my voice, maybe they're not interested in the type of streamer I am, or the type of look I have, different things, right? Or I'm an attention seeker, right? And those are completely valid reasons, right? I don't love everything I watch on TV. I don't love every movie I see. I don't love every stand-up comedy act or every podcast that I watch or listen to, right? And that's completely fair. Everyone has their tastes. Man, I keep saying I guess I really have to keep... Yes, you cannot cater to everyone, and you should not cater to everyone. And typically my thought is you repel in order to attract. So if you try to appeal to everyone, truthfully, you're not appealing to anyone in any way that matters. But if you just put forward your authenticity and how you feel most comfortable, and you do it to the best of your ability, it will definitely repel some people. They'll say, I'm not interested in that. I am not interested in that is all. Thank you so much, the Kusa channel. Kusa. Happy monetization 1 month anniversary. Love your energy. Never change and always be you. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Thanks so much for the super chat. I think it's a business term, right? Or something where it's repelled to attract. So there's people who, oh fucking hell, no, please stream, stay up. I'm gonna keep talking so in the VOD you guys can still see this, right? People will always, you know, come on and not like what you do. There's always someone who's gonna hate everything about you or not like everything about you, right? Something like that. So, and I'm very thankful if someone comes onto my channel, they see me being at the way that I am exactly to the best of my ability and they are not interested, that's completely fine. And I'm very, you know, thankful that they realize that and then they can go enjoy the content of someone who is in their interests. And then hopefully it brings the people who genuinely do love you for you and the content that you create or the way you entertain and not for some, I don't know, for some other reasons, right? As you've heard of crazy cat women, this is ridiculous. They're my little goblins. There's my little goblins. I would put all of the subscribers there, but I would fill up the screen. So imagine you guys are all the way to the sides as well, right? So I think that's something you have to do. No. It's not your internet, it's also my streams. My stream is going in and out, right? Oh, Tenma, thank you very much. Or Mi-chan, thank you very much. Happy 1 month. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And I believe, didn't the Phase Girls have theirs a while back? They debuted in June, I believe. No, crazy cat ladies do not have. Well, I know someone who had a cat from a hoarder, and it was crazy. The hoarder had like hundreds of cats. And the cat had a lot of trauma, so she had to do a lot of like training with the cat to make sure that it just didn't perpetuate all this trauma that it had, right? Man, I apologize for this lag, frame drop, stuttering, but I'll just keep doing my best, right? What was I going to say? Right, so that's what I guess that's what I just want to work on, is that for the type of person that I am and the type of entertainment that I provide, that I'm doing it to the best of my ability and in the best way possible, right? And whether people like it or not, that is 100% up to them, and I'm very thankful if people can make a decision whether they like it or not. Right, but I'm really happy. It's kind of difficult to pick games because I love games, but then it's difficult to pick ones that fit, right? That are good to stream, because not all games are good games to stream. That are not too long, because sometimes if people miss the first part, they do not feel like watching either halfway through the middle, or they do not feel like walking or watching all of the parts to catch up. So it's another thing, and you cannot have too many long running series. That's what's most difficult for me. I think that's the most difficult thing that's been, or I think it's the biggest difficulty for me to adjust to, because there's so many games that I love that are not necessarily great to stream, or not necessarily great to stream right now. That's what's rough. What is it? What's on next on my list? Right, Twitch. Oh yes, I am going to do occasional Twitch streams, not very planned or anything, but I would just like to improve my skills in Dead by Daylight a bit more and be able to stream it for maybe even longer periods of time or shorter periods of time, but also at different hours. They would be more catered to North American evening hours, right? North American evening hours. Oh, some of the stuff I want to get to is more for my membership stream, right? More for the membership stuff. I think I want to talk about some of that content, I guess when I'm opening up membership. Yes, Twitch. So I would like to do Dead by Daylight there mostly, because I feel as though the community for Dead by Daylight is more active on Twitch, and I like Twitch. I mean, that's where I watch all of my Dead by Daylight streamers, whether they be VTubers or non-VTuber streamers. That's where I watch most of them. And also I just prefer Twitch as a streaming service. I mean, like, YouTube is a mess, right? So if that happens, and It happens. I just want to play. I gotta figure out how to use the plugin that separates your music from the rest of your audio, and then I can have fun music and it won't be in my VOD. So if you catch it live, it'll be a great. Right. So I'm really excited for Twitch. I think that's where some games like that will go. I know some of the girls do Twitch a lot. Some of the girls have not touched it at all. I did not think Miori has ever had a Twitch stream. And Hanabi and I, of course, as well, because we are baby. Right, but I think everybody else has, to some extent, whether it's their main platform or a side platform, right? I made some of these notes. What the are these notes, right? Here is a note. Here is a note I put down next to a checkbox. Emotions. And then what was I thinking? And then an arrow that says fear, and then an arrow that says anger, and then sadness, etc. And then an arrow that is simply empty. On what planet what was I doing here? What did I plan to do here? You know, if I should make notes for myself, they should at least make a simple, they should make some kind of sense, right? What in the world? I'm checking that off. I've covered it, right? Right, I already said my thank yous. Yeah, I've said my thank yous to everyone. Because oh my god, I'm so scared to move because the dog is here. Yeah, Puddin loves Twitch, but she also really likes YouTube. Yeah, emotions, fear, anger, exactly that. Right, I think I was talking about how fear is the root of anger. And I'm fairly good at dealing with sadness. I think I'm very good at dealing with sadness and happiness. I don't know how to deal with anger. Typically when I'm very angry, I leave. Like when I'm very, 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 very angry at a situation, I have to leave because I typically make fear or ego-led responses, and then those can end up, or emotional responses, right? And then those end up hurting other people. Or just escalating a situation. So then I leave, and people always say, Orla, you always run away from your problems. And I say, no, I leave because if I stay, I'm going to say something both of us will regret, right? Is it a Star Wars thing? I don't know. You can say Orla-chan if you want to, or you can just say Orla. Yes, me-chan, right? It's me-chan. It's very cute. Cute. You can just say Orla. Okay, okay. Right. Marshmallows. I do have marshmallows. I want to bring up my marshmallows. I should bring myself closer. Closer. Attention seeker. I thought this was funny. No, only cute girls can call me cute names. Goblins just have to call me Orla. Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. Yes, fear is the root of anger, right? So there's 5 basic emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, disgust, and I think shock, surprise, something like that. And fear is at the root of a lot of anger. I think it makes sense, because if you think about people who have a lot of anger or hatred in themselves, it's typically because they're afraid of something. Right? Like deep, deep down, if you think about it, they're very, very afraid of something. Yeah, milady. God. I don't even... So yeah, someone asked me if I prefer Star Wars or Star Trek. Neither necessarily, but I think Star Wars has sentimental value to me, whereas Star Trek has 0 sentimental value for me, right? Yes, exactly. Dominus, you've got it. I think my problem is that I refuse to accept anger, because I always say I can't be angry, because if I'm angry, then I will make decisions that I regret, or I will, not in like an edgy way, but just in a way of I could just lash out and say something rude, or inappropriate or immature, or just make an ego-led response, or a fear-led response, I suppose, right? Because I think everyone, it's culturally and socially appropriate to be happy, right? It's like a normal thing. It's appropriate at times and within reason for mostly women to be sad or cry, which is just a shitty part of society, right? Like people say real men don't cry, and it's very difficult then for like half of the population to have an emotion restricted to them because of societal standards, right? That's difficult. That sucks. And then I feel like I'm on the opposite. I feel like I'm on the different end then, where I feel as though if I feel anger, then I will just like, it'll lead to resentment. But I think if you hold back from anger and allowing yourself to feel it in a responsible way, then that actually makes you resentful, right? Let me open up some marshmallows, right? Healthy with process, accept and feel. Yes, exactly. Sometimes, so right. Oh, I can't say it right then. Adoboy, thank you so much for the super chat. Grats on monetization. I really like the LP style streams, which are not in a lot of other Tsunderia's content. I think some of the girls are interested in it. I think it's just an issue of time, right? It's an issue of some of the, well, not even an issue. Like some of the girls are students, some of the girls are working, some of them have other responsibilities at different points of time, and then it's very difficult. And then learning how to edit and all of that, if you don't already know how to, is really, really difficult. Like a lot of the other girls are amazing at art or graphic design, which are things that would take me so long to even get near their level, which is why it's hard, right? It's hard to learn a new skill, and editing is a new skill. I'm not saying I'm some kind of master like they are at art or design, but kind of similar, right? It's like a similar thing. Okay, marshmallows. Open. I'll get this first one. Some of you, some of the marshmallows that you guys sent me felt like bait. It felt like you guys were trying to bait me, and some of them I have here, but some of them I left out. I said, no, I'm not playing your games. Right, here we go. Have you as a discerning... I thought I heard somebody sneeze. And I am alone except for this dog. So if I disappear, well, it's been a good month. Right. Have you as a discerning dullahan of culture and taste? Thank you. Consider doing a perfume/scent tier list. No. For some reason, people think you're fancy, so you should like perfumes. Like I've said, I'm the person where when I like something, I will just use that one or two things. Or like at a restaurant, I will order the same one thing always. So it's, when it comes to scents, I have the one thing that I like on myself, and then the one thing that I like on people around me. And that's only for perfumes. As far as other things like laundry detergents or fabric softeners or things like that, I just want it all unscented. All unscented. I hate scented things. Steel Prophet, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats on 1 month and the upcoming membership. Wanted to say thanks for the streams and inspiring me to pick up video editing again. Oh, that's so sweet. That's very, very sweet. Thank you. I cannot believe that my amateur attempts, well, just beginner attempt, right? Well, an amateur is beginner, right? You know, my beginner skills have inspired you at all, right? Happy 1 month. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you. It feels, I actually love when people say that I've introduced them to a new game or made them pick up an old game or made them interested in a series or something. I think that's what I love. I think as an entertainer, I want to entertain you guys and then introduce you to the games that I really love and care about, or the content that I love and care about. It makes me happy. And wow, to inspire someone to do something, that's very, very nice. So, do something positive. I don't want you guys to say, Orla, you inspired me to do this disgusting thing in public. Do not. I don't want to take credit for that. I don't want you guys to come in and say that. Right. Also, doing a perfume or scent tier list reminds me of those perfume influencers. One of which is that crazy, I think, is he German? Oh my god, he's crazy. He's on TikTok, and I think someone made, I think it was Danny Gonzalez and another video creator. They made a video on this guy, and he talks about how to wear perfume slash cologne, and he shows how to spray it, and by the end of it, it's like 12 sprays on your body and clothes, and he acts as though, yeah, that's what you gotta do. Oh my god, he probably stinks. It's disgusting. And then he has these videos of himself just holding his phone with the front-facing camera, and he's just jogging around town and saying good morning to everyone, and it's so creepy. He's such a weirdo. Thank you. Steel Prophet, I agree. Whenever I happen to be out in public, or like if I'm ordering like a coffee or something, right, and I notice that I like something about someone, I always want to tell them. I think it's easier for me because I'm a woman, and complimenting other women is they don't see it as me trying to hit on them or pick them up. Yes, sad fact, sometimes genuine compliments are not taken for what they are, and instead are misinterpreted, because frankly, a lot of people will sometimes compliment someone just in an attempt to pick them up or something, or be creepy, right? Hopefully people, have honed their skills to do that. So if I'm there and I say, oh my god, I love your manicure, or I love your hat, or I love your necklace, it looks beautiful, right? So I'd like to do that. I like those kinds of compliments. I think someone said that the best compliments, or the compliments to give that do not make people feel uncomfortable or creeped out, are ones where it's based on something they had a choice in, right? So if it's like they did their nails, or like they have a cool, like design on their t-shirt. I don't like graphic tees, but let's say it, for example, or something that they have chosen to do, right? It's a fine compliment, but if you compliment someone on something that, like, it's like, especially if it gets related to their body, you're just being creepy, right? You're being creepy. Like, you smell good, like, no, get away. Right. I'm not doing a scent tier list. I'm not that creepy influencer guy. I'm not that creepy scent influencer guy. Stop calling me scam calls. You have lovely earrings. I have a boyfriend. Man. Because, unfortunately, a lot of people end up being creepy. Like, that's just like an unfortunate fact, right? Like, even when you try to be genuine, too many people have been creepy and disgusting that you just, it's difficult for some people to accept it, right? Top 3 favorite foods. Preferred choice for stress food. Your most hated food. Did a feeder send me this? Honest question. Did a feeder send me this? Right. Well, even if you did, whatever, I'm answering it. My top 3 favorite foods, right? Cabbage. It's this one Japanese food where there's like, it's like a bunch of different dishes and you put them together. It's, there's like rice, green tea, and then like a meat. I had eel. And then you put the green tea in the rice. I forget what it's called, but I love that. A feeder is someone who's their fetish to make someone else very overweight. To an unhealthy, like morbidly obese way. Ochazuke? Probably ochazuke. I love that. That's my second food. Ochazuke. And then, how do you guys all know it? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, ochazuke. Yes, I like that. I had it with eel. So ochazuke with eel is a specialty in Nagoya, but I had it in Nara. I just liked eel, right? Unagi. Yes, it's so good. So I liked that. And then I like... Is coffee a food? No, coffee is a drink. I like a plate of fresh fruit. No. I like payday bars. Do you know what a payday bar is? It's an American candy that's caramel and peanuts. I love those. Those are probably one of my favorite foods. Those are good. And I don't want anyone to say, you're old, because I also like cowtails as a food. They're very good. Preferred choice for stress food. Dessert? I think a dessert, right? Thank you so much for stopping by. A cowtail, it's spelled T-A-L-E, and it's caramel with cream inside. They're so good. Yes. They're delicious. And then my most hated food. Oh my god. What do I hate? What do I absolutely hate? Hate. Okay, this is going to make me sound so spoiled. I don't like to eat fish that has the bone in it because I don't want to waste time picking through the bones because I have a very weird fear, or just I don't like a bone like scratching me or like breaking in my mouth and being too crunchy. I got over it when I was living in a country where the fish are primarily served only with the bone. Yeah, same. It's very frustrating. But then I think that's my most hated food. Not by flavor, but by just the experience. Cowtails are very good. What do we have next? Ugh. What do we have to do in order for you to say this? I will wipe out a zip code of your choosing, Orla, please God. I don't want to be responsible for other people's destruction. No way. You're not getting this. No. No. Right. You've choked on a fish bone multiple times. Oh, that's horrible. See, that's what I don't want. I've never had that happen. I choked on, when I was a younger dullahan, I had this issue where I just had no appetite. So I was very underweight because I had no appetite, and I had to take this medicine to give me an appetite and to provide me with more nutrients, right? And I choked on one of the pills, and I had a very big fear of taking pills after that, to the point where, you know, those painkillers that are, or any pills that are liquid filled, like a liquid gel or gel filled. I was like, I'll just chew this, and I bit it, and the gel spilled into my mouth, and it's not flavored to be good. It just has the nasty flavor of something that is meant, yes, like a capsule that is just meant to be in your stomach. So that was disgusting. And then eventually I had to start taking so many medications that I was like, well, I have to get used to taking pills. And now I can dry swallow pills, no problem, but goodness gracious. So yes, that's why I also don't like the bones. Okay, here we go. Next. Oh, I put this one here because you're gross. How do you handle massages? What do you do about neck massages? Do you tell the masseuse, isn't it called a massage therapist? I believe the preferred term is massage therapist, to massage the inside of your neck hole? Something about that is neck hole? Do you get the black soot filtered? This is burning Coca-Cola. It's boiling Coca-Cola, not soot. Something about massage the inside of your neck hole. Just if you're in chat, why? Why would you say that? Is that what it was? Okay, and then number 5. I don't have that many marshmallows, so that's why we're just going through them like this. Have you ever seen Ahoy's documentaries on the old video game scene? If not, I'd highly recommend them to a lover of retro gaming. Most of the videos I've seen, most of the Let's Players that I watched have been like for a significant amount, or Super Best Friends and Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't really like Angry Video Game Nerd's skits. I think they're kind of embarrassing to me, right? But I do love how he plays all these weird games on the original system, and they're terrible. They are so bad. That's what I love. Ahoy is awesome. Okay, I will check out Ahoy. Makes me think of Chips Ahoy. I almost said candy. The cookie, right? Congrats on 1 month of being part of Tsunderia. Gotta say, I'm glad you make many shorts that I can watch when I can't spend data watching live streams. Keep up the good work, Orla. Thank you! It's not a question, but I included it. Thank you very much. I hope to upload more, and I hope to make more content, especially with the extra day off I will have. I think I will... Maybe I will take a Wednesday off. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I have to figure out my schedule, but it will be updated. I'm taking, I think, a little bit more of a break next week just because I worked a lot this week and the week before, and I've been editing a lot of videos, but thank you very much. Next we have, does Orla love ASMR? If she does, what is her favorite ASMR sound? You don't have to talk in third person about me. Oh, I have a funny story. Oh, I'm gonna get to this funny story before I answer the question. A friend of mine oh yeah, hold on. I'm making a note. Sorry. Okay, here I am. Sorry, I like to make notes or else I'll forget the good things that I want to do. A friend of mine so she is very into Final Fantasy XIV, which is an MMO RPG, right? An MMO about Final Fantasy. I don't really like it. Charlotte loves it, actually. And I think Meru and Yuna love it as well. But we're all trying to get to play Lost Ark when it comes out, right? So my friend who's very into it, she showed me a chat log of one of her like friends that sent her their ERP section. ERP session, right? So ERP is erotic roleplay, right? It's like cybering, right? So people do that a lot because in MMOs because they are horny, right? And so this person, a lot of people roleplay. I think it's kind of fun. I used to play Final Fantasy XIV, and it was just fun to walk around and see how some people made like a beautiful cafe or a club, or some people like would glitch out the architecture to make like a place you can teleport to on the ceiling. So I quite liked some of the things that people did to be creative and like different glamours and things, right? But this person kept telling my friend they recently switched to a male character because they previously had female characters, but then they switched to a male character because they said they were getting hit on too much as a female character. This person is male, right, in real life. So they switched to being a male Orla. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's like a dragon race, right? I love that. I love that copy pasta C line. It's so good. And they then shared to my friend. They're like, "Oh, now I get hit on even more, and you know, I've ERP'd 15 times, right?" So she's like, "Oh, can you show me?" Because she's nosy and I'm nosy, right? So he sends her partial bits of his ERP section, and the person he is ERPing with, they seem ESL, so I will give them a lot of slack because they had like they had some strange phrases and some grammar mistakes, and I have nothing against that, right? It was more the content. So there was a plot twist at the end that my friend saved for me, right? And it just starts off with there's just disgusting, just imagery, not even just related to fetish, you know, whatever. There was nothing related to that, but it was just like the way they wrote things out. I was like, this is disgusting, and there was very little foreplay, and it was just like, this is not. And at one of the lines, it was just, "I'm so sorry, but men cannot ERP. If you want decent ERP, you have to go to a woman for it. I'm so sorry, it's the truth. Men cannot ERP, men cannot sex, men cannot do any of that. I'm so sorry. Maybe a small portion of men can, but a large amount of men give the bare minimum and think that's enough." And this is evidenced in this man's response. He just gives, there was one line of his turn where he just took her clothes off, and he didn't say anything, and then he like ended his turn. Could you imagine if you were in a real life situation with a partner, a sexual partner, and they took your clothes off and they just said nothing and did nothing? That's so awkward. I could never imagine that, right? They just took your clothes off and they just like, "Hello? Please say something, do something." Just what in the world was that? You guys agree with it? The little blood elf paladin, she used to beg for gold. Yeah, it's the easiest way to get gold is to be a female character, right? I remember in Terra, people always want to be Ellen. I'm not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that. We're not going into that. Yeah, just stairs, right? And it was just I said to myself that there was not a lick of reading comprehension from either party. At one point, he puts her on the bed, and then on the next line, he pins her to the ground, and I thought, are they on the bed or the ground? And then when they're on the ground, she mentions her head hitting the headboard, and I said, oh, I thought you were on the ground. I was judging them based on this content and reading comprehension. At one oh gosh, please understand. Yeah, continuity errors. This is going to be inappropriate, and I promise that this is not me. This is not who I am. Right? Ah, fuck, I shouldn't say it on YouTube. Nah, I'm not gonna say it on YouTube. But he did something that was first off, it was anatomically incorrect. So first off, it was anatomically incorrect. Second off, it is a very specific fetish that I'm sure, you know, I feel as though more people do not have this than have it. And it is slightly painful for the woman. So I'm thinking, he really just sprung this on her. He sprung this on her with zero introduction, with zero asking. Maybe they discussed this beforehand, but I have no idea. So I was just appalled. I was appalled. But then later on, she went along with this. So I said, okay, maybe they discussed it ahead of time. But I was still horrified. I was still like, ugh. Right. And this is not me judging this fetish. This is me just saying that it's very specific, and it's something that you should definitely talk to your partner about beforehand, because it can be painful, right? It does not start with an S, because I know some people might be thinking of the one that starts with an S. This one's is 2 words. The first word starts with a C. The second word starts with a B. It rhymes. So it rhymes with Mervix mumping, right? Feel it in yourself, right? I rhymed it, right? Yeah, it's horrible, right? Well, it's horrible in the sense of pain, right? So that's what he did, and I was like, oh my god, why did he throw that onto her, right? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know, okay? Right? I was like, ouch! But in any case, right? And then at one point, okay, listen. And then I'm continuing to now judge this on their writing. I'm judging this in their literature, in the quality of the content they're creating, right? And then at one point he's like, I want to tie you up. And then he put, his writing was just, oh, he tied her up. And then ended his turn. Tying someone up that's very, you could do so much with that in writing. How did you do it? With what did you do it? Where did you do it? Why did you do it? How did it feel for you doing it? There was just nothing. It was just giving us absolutely nothing. Can you imagine that? It's that meme of, go girl, give us nothing. That's exactly how it felt. Like, just nothing. There was just absolutely, just absolutely terrible writing. Yes, no give, all take, exactly. And I'm thinking, this is not your first rodeo. You said you have done this 15 times previously. If this was your first ERP session, I would understand, right? You suck, right? Maybe you suck. This is your first time ever, right? But just, he really wrote this with a bare minimum. And then it was just cringe, and she called him Mr. Dragon God, and I was like, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Right? I was screaming the whole time, but then at the semi-end, after a lot of things going on, he gets a private message from her, and it says, hey hun, 10-minute warning, just wanted to let you know time's almost up. And then he sent back, alright, almost finished here. He was paying for a session. He was paying for the session from like a, because you know you can pay and all of this, just And he was just saying this as if he sent this to my friend on the premise of, I get hit on so much since I changed my characters. I died because, and then my friend said, well, where do you meet these people? And he says, oh, at this club. And she's like, do you have to pay to get into the club? And he said yes. And she's like, well, then it doesn't count. It does not count if you pay to enter an ERP club and people, most likely the employees, hit on you there. That's like walking into a strip club and saying, damn, all the girls are so nice to me. Yeah, they're being paid to do that. They need to do that for their job. I just can't believe it. It was so funny. No. My friend was not paying for that. Her friend paid for one, and the other girl was fine. She was mediocre, fine, but he was terrible. And I'm thinking, that's why Yura, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I'm talking about something very bad right now. I'm talking about something very, very bad right now. It's a very inappropriate topic, but thank you so much for stopping by. I love you. Thank you so much. Yura is so fun, guys. Please make sure to check out every VTuber who has come by and I've said hello to. Please make sure to check out Tsunderia girls and the Prism girls and the Kawaii girls and the Phase girls. They're all very sweet. I love them very much. Right, yeah, close your eyes. Pretend you do not perceive. So in any case, yeah, your say-so ears. Right, it does not count to say that you get hit on all the time if you are paying to enter a place where people ERP. That does not count. And then I realized, oh, that's why the woman was so okay and had zero protest to the very specific action he did to her during that session. I thought, oh my god, just with nothing. But then I was like, oh, well, if you're getting paid to, there's a lot you'd be willing to accept just to get your coin on like your little role play, right? That I just died because he sent this to my friend knowing damn well he could have just cropped out the line, right? He could have just blacked out the line where she told him that he had a 10-minute warning for the time almost being up. Like, really, sir? You really decided to send this and decided to like leave in this embarrassing part? Yeah, Yura is a real master of the art of putting you into a scene. It feels like you're playing, I almost said otome game, maybe like an LGBT otome game for the ladies, or some other like really just like a really cool like visual novel. She like really sets the scene. It's really nice. I like it. She puts in a lot of energy, or I feel as though I would not have that. I cannot. I just can't. And I feel like a lot of it would just come off as a joke, like unintentionally, right? I'd be like, hey, come take a bite. I can't do it. You like the review of my streamer game? Thank you, Nomer. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm really excited for my membership because I have a lot of things I want to do, and I like the emotes that I'm getting. I'm not getting too many emotes. I think I'm only getting 5. I don't have that many ideas for emotes. I figured these are the ones I'll get, and I can get more if I want more later, but those are the ones I'm getting. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I never answered this Marshmallow. Do I love ASMR? I do like ASMR. What are some of my favorite ASMRs? I first found ASMR from these really old videos from like 2009, 2005. I don't know exactly how old they were, right? Oh, hello everyone, welcome. I'm sorry I haven't been able to say hello to everyone today, despite it being such an important day. I'm very sorry about that. And it was like RC Cherry Pie 13 or something like that. Yes, I will be doing more pre-recorded videos. I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but perhaps you were not here. But yes, I do want to do those because I will stream only 4 days a week from now on, just so I can focus on creating other content as well. Yeah, RC Cherry Pie 13. She was amazing, and for a while she had to stop creating videos because someone was impersonating her online on like Twitter and doing heinous things that eventually got to her job, and they were like, what the hell are you doing? And she's like, that's not me, someone is impersonating me. Right? Yeah, thank you for the congrats. Right, so I loved her video. She did the like those little Japanese cooking things with like the powder and the water, and it makes like a burger or all of that, or like a mini pizza. But she is impeccable. She is a queen. She is the moment. Because some people do it and they're messy, or it's like just not good. Hers, she takes so much time and effort and quality into making it perfect. Like, it is gorgeous every time, and the sounds of the scissors, it's kind of like poppin' cooking. I believe it is poppin' cooking. So I watch her. There's this one YouTuber who she does very intricate things. I think she did an ASMR where she was Ciri from Witcher 3. And she does like a whole thing where she's like making all the potions. But she has a set. She does like a cosplay. She has so many little crunchy flowers or things she does to measure the fake potions. And she also does one where I think she roleplays that you're a lady who just returned from a ball, and you sit down and she's like takes all your hairpins out and is brushing your hair and asking you how the ball went. Elegant, truly. It's so fun. It's so fun. And then there's this Japanese ASMR creator who she puts the camera underneath some glass, and she does a skincare routine for you. So she'll like put the foam on the glass, and then she'll like wash it off, or she'll put like gel patches or like moisturizer, or she'll use like a sponge to take your makeup off. Satisfying. I love those. Those are so fun. Those are mostly themed for women, but I suppose anyone can enjoy it, especially if you're there for sounds. Or I love clay cracking. Clay cracking is fun. There's all those like ASMR soap cutting ones. One time I was watching an ASMR soap cutting video with a friend, and we never felt more like just moths or lizards looking at visual stimulus than that moment. We were just like sitting in bed looking at like a YouTube channel, and this lady was cutting. Yes, exactly. Men can pamper themselves as well. They were just cutting soap, right? But every time they got too uncomfortably close with the razor to their hand, it was just, and at one point they accidentally touched like the part of their hand, and we were like, it was stressful. It was like the opposite of ASMR, which should be, sorry, I almost picked up a phone call, right? Yes, they don't practice proper knife safety, and she like got too close one time and like touched it, and you could see like an old injury on that part of her hand as well. And we were so scared. And then it cut to the next soap, and she had a band-aid on her hand. No, she had a band-aid on her hand because she hurt herself from like a previous soap. It was so horrible. We had to turn it off because instead of it being relaxing ASMR, it was just it was stressing us out. And that's my thoughts on ASMR. It was so funny. It was like, yeah, it was fun. It was funny because it was that ridiculous. Right, I'm moving on. Happy 1 month anniversary, Orla. Do you have any new milestones you want to achieve in the near future? Right, so instead of milestones, I guess I have some goals. I mean, because numbers come and go, or they're temporary, right? Like subscribers or things like that. But what I want is just concrete things I've done. But I feel as though I've been so busy with, there was just some things that happened in my personal life after I debuted. So I just had to take care of some people in my life, which was, it felt stressful. I felt stressed in the fact that I just debuted and I want to do all these things for my job, but then, oh, I have to do all these things for my personal life. So I felt very physically drained, mentally drained, and emotionally drained. So I think it was quite difficult. It happened in like end of July, so like I think on like July 26th, right? So I mean, I debuted on the 24th, so it was quite right after my debut. Sucked, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So then some of the things that I had planned or wanted to put more work or energy in, I was not able to do because, oh well, I had to, you know, take care of these other things. So I would like to do more of my things. I still want to make my Irish breakfast. There's an issue with shipping with the company, because I want to get like I want to get all of my ingredients from the same place because I hate going to different shops. I hate it. I want to do an Irish breakfast. So I'm going to order that maybe in September. I hope to do it in September. But again, if something happens in my personal life, I can't necessarily do that. I wanted to do it in August, but then I just couldn't because of things going on, right? Sucked. But hopefully I'll be able to do it in September. I want to speedrun a game, but I still have to pick out what game I would like to speedrun. And I'm still planning a house flipping competition for the girls. I have an Asana, which is like, do you guys know Trello? Trello sucks ass and it's ugly. I like Asana because it's prettier. So on my Asana board, which is just like managing tasks and work and calendars and things, I have the Tsunderia house flipper tournament. So I want to do that. I would really like to improve my skills in Dead by Daylight just to provide more and more interesting content in terms of that. Oh, Asana. A-S-A-N-A. Giles got it. So, your college teacher lied to you. Lied to you about what? Yes, so you're exactly right, Nomer, in terms of your health off stream kind of determines the quality of your content on stream. Even if you are a professional and you keep it separated and you do your best with it, it just happens to leak sometimes, right? So there definitely were times where I just felt exhausted or my eyes were so dry. And I was like, but I really tried my best to not make it apparent. But I think it was probably still apparent at times, right? So the house flipping tournament hopefully will work in the sense that I pick something that all the girls, I think everyone has it downloaded, have to renovate. So they have a certain amount of time to renovate it within a certain theme, possibly. And then I want them to make a video of almost like a walkthrough tour, and they can stream them making it or not. And then at the end, either I or chat will pick who did the best job, and then the winner will get a prize. I'm still choosing what prize I want to give to the girls. But I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun. Trello just onto 3D modeling? Oh. It's just a task management thing, right? So I wanted to do something fun like that. I'm being vague because I don't want to say one of the details and then I end up changing my mind and people say, actually, Orla, you... Shut up. Right, and I want to do more content, right? I want to do more content in terms of streaming content, as well as pre-recorded content and clips and things like that. So that's what I'm trying to do my best with, which is why I'm taking an extra day off of streaming, just so I can focus on some other things as well, even though streaming is most of my content. See, they always choose a scab as a prize, and I want to see if I can get something else. I want to see if I can get something else. Because people do appreciate art, but I'm trying to see what is something else that the girls would value. Right? Other milestones. I really cannot wait until I open up my membership because I have fun ideas for members only streams or members only content. The emotes are adorable that I'm hopefully waiting on. And I think that's kind of a milestone, having a membership versus not. I think it will be fun. Do I plan on making any song covers? I cannot sing. I was not hired for my singing. I put a song in my audition, but I sure as hell was not hired for my singing. No. When I say that Hanabi and I are opposites, we are opposites, right? A date with me. For the girls can hang out with me anytime. It doesn't necessarily have to be a date. So yes, let me make it simple. Do I have any milestones? I really want to set up membership. I want to do the Irish breakfast that I have. It's not a new milestone or goal, but it is something that I actually want to be able to do. King Kazoo cover full version. I feel like I would run out of air. And then I want to pursue more off-stream content that you guys can still enjoy. Here we go. Congrats on 1 month. I just want to say I really love your streams and your personality. You're always able to make me ugly laugh, often during a stream. Thank you. I ugly cry, so I'm thankful some people can ugly laugh, which is pretty rare for me. I also love the massive boss beast energy you radiate. Thank you. I'm looking forward to what you'll do next. I'm proud to be a goblin. Thank you. It's very sweet. That's very, very kind of you, Goblin 375. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm very thankful for all my goblins. You guys don't have to thank me or anything like that, because I'm only able to be here because of you guys, right? In a sense. Well, also all of my hard work and privilege and staff, but still, I do what I do because of all my little goblins, right? And I hope to do a lot more stuff. Do I have any desire to become better at singing? Well, I think everyone wants to be good at certain tasks, right? I think everyone, if they had a chance, they would like to be good at singing, right? It feels like a snap your fingers and it's done kind of situation. I feel as though I just don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy, and there's people who have just raw and natural talent to it, and I say, save the money for covers on them. Just save the money for covers on them. Save the time and energy for covers on those people versus, I want to say wasting, but that's not very positive language. Spending it on someone who, even with the most amount of work, would sound average at best. Right? Does that make sense? That's why I'm kind of like, you know what? Instead of money for a cover, I would rather you just buy me a Sega Genesis. Like, exactly. I'm like, that's fine. I was going to say you guys get branded with a number, but that's bad, right? You guys just have... It's just your vibes. My head goblins get ribbons. Members will get other accessories, right? That's a spoiler. Okay, here we go. Happy 1 month, Orla. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous, who submitted this. I think you already have some stuff you'd like to do, so I'll wait for those. Exactly. Yeah, but I think it's one of those things where imagine spending money on something that's just gonna end up being a subpar product, right? Well, it's like I don't physically have my PS2 because shipping sucks, and the person who helped me obtain one is very busy. So I do not want to necessarily bother them for it, right? You guys have thick skin, you guys have... Hopefully you guys are hard of hearing, so you don't have to deal with it, right? All of you guys are unique. Oh yeah, oh Jesus, this is a big one. Hello Orla, I was wondering what other Suda games you could stream. If not, No More Heroes 2 after No More Heroes. I understand you might do a video series for No More Heroes 2, exactly. Oh yeah, happy No More Heroes 3 day. I almost wanted to cry when I saw Suda's tweet about it. So sweet. Then I'd love to see Killer 7. Well, Anonymous Marshmallow Asker, we are doing Killer 7. That game doesn't get enough coverage, a definite milestone in Grasshopper's history. I agree. I think Killer 7 was kick-ass. I think Killer 7 really, was Suda's mark in the West, and then No More Heroes continued it. If you're an action gamer, you're the action gamer at Tsunderia, needed moment I saw No More Heroes was definitely gonna be your first solo stream. I knew they did great choosing for Gen 2. Thank you. Thank you. The staff really did work hard. You say this, and then I've played very few action games since. I think the issue is that I would like to play things like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, or some others, but then I am afraid that they take a while, and I cannot have too many long-running series on my channel because it's not good for views. Kind of sucks, right? That's the part that's a little bit difficult, right? If you look at my things. Oh. Oh, it says it's... We're back? Okay, thank you, God. I am... man, I don't know what it is because I've changed nothing. Right? I've changed nothing about my streams. Yeah. I apologize for the random downs. I will see if it continues on Twitch, then I will, I guess, dick around in my settings and see what's going on. But I'm just doing my best. I apologize. I guess it's a sign I should end my stream fairly soon. Yeah, it's rough because it's the things, again, like the things I want to do, I can't necessarily do all at the same time. I was skipping frames for you. I'm sorry. Orla, there we go. We're almost finished with marshmallows. PPP needs to get you a new outfit ASAP. Why? You can never have too many outfits. You guys don't like my current one? It's funny. I don't really care about getting another outfit or not. Should I be excited about it? I suppose so. The girls were so excited for their 2.0s or their second outfits. I just don't care. I kind of like how I am now. Again, it's a thing of, oh, like, I'd rather get a Dreamcast. I'd rather, get a Dreamcast than a second outfit. Not that they're even nearly the same price, right? I'd rather get Rule of Rose, right? Rule of Rose is, I think, $300 last I saw it on eBay. Right? $300 US. So, that's what I gotta, that's what I want instead. That's what I want. Give me a Dreamcast, Rule of Rose. Give me some Fatal Frame games. Right? I think Urara and I used to be very excited about a second outfit. I think I used to be very excited about one until I realized, well, I'm quite satisfied with this one. I think if I was looking to do a second outfit, I would just tell my artist to do whatever they wanted. Because if you look at Memenchi's art, she's just a real master of fashion and color theory. And she specifically mentions that she loves colors and like color design and all of that. So I would just be like, yeah, just design something else for me that's different from what I currently have. Right? I think it'll be fine. It's okay if you're not excited, sometimes it's nice to do some laundry. I do laundry. I'm like a cartoon character where you open up my closet. It's just the same one outfit. Oh my god, wasn't it like Steve Jobs that did that? It's so funny. He's like, I just want to lower the decisions I have to make in a day. Shut the... Wear anything. Have a closet full of a bunch of different things and just wear them, you loser. Oh, I'm very, very, very excited because... What was I going to say? Oh, a friend of mine did an edited cut of my first No More Heroes 1 stream, or my first No More Heroes stream. And they did some really, really funny edits, and they gave me permission to post it on my channel. It's about 14 minutes, I think, roughly around that. So hopefully I can upload it and then share it with you guys. And I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. I think it's funny. I like it quite a bit. I think it's funny. They're far more skilled at editing than I am. So it's nice. They offered to help me with editing as well, which is something that I really, really want to improve at just so I can give you guys better content. Yeah, 3D and 2D are similar pricing, and it's very rough to find artists and riggers. Come on, I think because of a high demand, right? High demand. But I think the amount of like artists and riggers that do this is a lot higher than it was back when Tsunderia first started. When did Kana debut? Did Kana debut in April, and then Char and Pudding followed in the months after? I think something like that. Yes, to my future editor. Me as an editor, this friend just said that they would do it just like every once in a while, just because they're a very big sweetheart. They're very sweet, right? Can't wait for it. Yay. I'm excited. I'm Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake is the guy from Uncharted, right? I want to play Uncharted. Is Uncharted a good stream game? I kind of want to play Uncharted or The Last of Us, but I don't think they're good to stream. I might just play them. She was the first Tsunderia. She's independent now. believe it was April 2020, something like that. Something like that. Congrats to her for her long running, or like a long run time. Let me see. What was this one? PvP needs to get you a new outfit. Nar. Yeah. What do you think of the name Constance? What the hell does this mean? Is this, am I going to read this and people are going to say, haha, Constance, these nuts. Is this a setup? Am I being baited? Or is one of you guys, is this the name of someone? It's very linear, but it could be good. Nathan has a closet full of t-shirts of the same color. I love that. Yeah, did I set myself up? I hate you guys. I don't know. I don't know if this is real. It's just a name. Oh, you just like the name. It sounds like an old lady name. Okay. Do you eat / drink with your head on or off? Dullahans must have a preference, of course. How presumptuous of you to assume that we have a preference. You're very blessed to have any dullahan VTubers out here, and how dare you try to make assumptions. Well, someone genuinely wanted an opinion on their name. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I had other bait, but I was just like, this one seems like a... Is it a name of old people in it? Perhaps, perhaps. I eat and drink with my head on so then it can all properly be poured into the boiling Coca-Cola in my body. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ba, 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 ba. This one is so long. What is it? Oh yeah. Dear Miss Orla, it is with the greatest respect that we must inform you that over the past month your content has given us much enjoyment. Thank you. Thank you. We hope that you continue to grace us with your presence over the months and years to come. Oh god, years. You guys are thinking deep into the future. But yes, I'm really excited to see how, well, I guess anniversaries go, because a lot of Tsunderia members have anniversaries coming up. I guess, what would my next big one be? I guess my half year, right? If it pleases you, would you be so kind to fuck off these spellings to address our humble concerns, see below. 1. The lack of timeline for the establishment of a Discord server with the primary purpose of hosting watch-alongs. Mike Tyson Mysteries, The Vampire Diaries. I don't want a Discord server. I hate Discord servers. I hate Discord. I hate Discord server. Well, I don't like VTuber Discords. I just don't like it. I don't want one. I don't... Or I guess streamer Discords. Streamer Discords. That's what it is. A streamer Discord. Because typically the streamer is so focused on the content they have to make that many of them do not have time to do a lot for their Discord, and when I join a Discord server, it is for the purpose of emotes. Like emotes? And I want emotes. Like there's so many servers that I'm a part of because I like the emotes. Or if it's something like content or resources, like a lot of games will have, or like a lot of creators for different mods or things will have a Discord server just for their own creations, right? So if it's something like for skills or emotes, that's where I join it. Not really. I mean, a lot of the girls have their Discord servers and they spend a lot of time there and they really care for them. So if you like being a part of a Discord community, I think only Urara and I do not have one. So please go join some of the other girls. Enjoy their content, enjoy their Discord. I just don't have that, right? But I do love Mike Tyson Mysteries. I love Pigeon. He's so stupid. And the Vampire Diaries is so good. You have to remind yourself that it's just a goofy show. You cannot take it to be too serious, but like it's thrilling. I want to know everything that's going on. I already know a lot what happens, but I watched 3 episodes or 4 episodes with my friend yesterday and it was so fun, so fun. Oh, disgusting. My coffee is cold. Ugh. Maybe for membership streams, I would do a watch along. That's what I would do. Maybe for membership streams, we'd watch Mike Tyson Mysteries. Perhaps, right? But I feel like watch alongs can be a little bit... Oh my god, why is my tracking fucked up? A bit weird. I've never watched a watch along, so I don't know what the expectation is for them, right? And number 2, redacted. That's what I thought. Number 3, redacted lack of sunlight and fresh water. if you have the power to make your own window, then you get to be moved up to the Count of Monte Cristo. I apologize for the moved up to the Count of Monte Cristo cell, and if you are too powerless and weak to do that, well then you never deserve to be in there anyways. Make it easier. I think Twitch is more okay with watch-alongs, could be wrong. Potentially. I have to see. I have to really see. What's difficult about Twitch is that you could get a raid, and then what if someone raids you and you're just like, hey, I'm 30 minutes into this film. Kind of awkward, right? Kind of difficult. Thank you for your kind consideration. We hope to hear from you soon. Best regards, the Emissarial Board of Goblins. Cute! Very cute. No. Well, like, I gave a pretty decent answer. Fluffy, there's always been a Count of Monte Cristo cell. So all of you goblins start in the deepest, darkest cell. And then those of you that can win in a fistfight battle royale style get to be moved up to the Count of Monte Cristo cell, which is much as you imagine. Like Edmund's cell in the Count of Monte Cristo. Twitch does the Amazon Prime ones. Ew, but then I have to give money to Jeff Bezos. Well, someone gifts me Amazon Prime. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Can you gift Amazon Prime? Oops. Oh shit, where did the image go? Oh no, I've moved it all the way up so I can't grab it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Almost finished with these, right? Okay. Have you ever speedrun a game that's only available in a foreign language? No, the games that I have speedrun always have an English translation. I know that typically you speedrun games in Japanese because there's less characters and text goes faster, or sometimes in later releases of a game, certain exploits have been patched out. So that is why so that's why I know people prefer like a Japanese or original version, but I personally have just speedrun games that are in English or have an English option, right? Gift it. You can gift subs. But I'm not even an affiliate. I have to grind. But I feel like I'll just play DBD enough. I just feel bad if I make my poor head goblins have more work to do. But I think North American evening time works. Looking at my YouTube statistics, most of my viewers are on at this time and then like 7 p.m. PDT. But then also a lot of the other girls stream during that time, and I don't want to overlap with the other girls. I'd feel a bit bad. Especially if it was just for something like a Twitch gorilla, you know? And especially because my schedule already allows me to stream without overlapping with them. So it's just something I'm considering. What does your neck smoke smell like? You guys are disgusting. It smells like boiling Coca-Cola. LBJ patch in the SM64 is the one that comes to mind in NA versus JP releases. I know. Superman 64? Is that what you mean? I know, Jason, when you said you couldn't be on Twitch, I was sad. Because I love all of my head goblins. But it's understandable. I'll just mod you and have no expectations for you to mod. But it smells like boiled Coca-Cola. That's my life is just boiled Coca-Cola. No, it's not Coca-Cola, it's Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, right. Orla, what is your favorite Neopet? This person who asked this is so cute. I don't know if they mean base Neopet or if they mean like painted. When I was little, I always wanted a Psy Bunny. No. A Drake and a Croc. Those are my favorite Neopets, a Drake and a Croc. Both at the same level. Because this one artist who I loved always drew them. And then I didn't realize until way later that a lot of the artists that I liked on Neopets were just like furry artists, right? Because Neopets are animals. And I'm like, whoa, it's so cool. They drew this like colorful wolf dog. And then I realized, oh, that's what it is. Oh. I've seen people who boil things with Coca-Cola. It seems disgusting. Or I love, do you guys know Steve Don't Eat That? I think that's what it's called, and it's this old blog of this guy who, Gellerts and Loops are great. He just had a series where it was just a blog, right? And he just ate weird things. It was so funny. Like he ate, like one time he drank his wife's breast milk and had it with cereal. One time he had that corn. It's that like Spanish food, or I believe Latin American food, that's like a corn that's been infected by a fungus, so it's like extremely large and mushy. You know, different things. Like it's just so funny. Oh my god, I accidentally scared the pooch.
I'm sorry.
I felt so bad that I was upset at him because he kept running over my feet and breathing on me, and like he scratched my feet and stuff earlier, the dog I'm talking about. But then he like ran out of the room and came back with his little stuffed toy, because he can only have stuffed toys now because of his teeth are too sensitive. And it was just like a hot dog, and then he ran and came back with his other stuffed toy, which is like a candy, and I was like, okay, you can stay here. Boiled Coca-Cola sounds disgusting. It's not Neopets. I apologize. It's not Neopets. I'm sorry. I was talking about a different topic, right? My favorite Neopets are Crocs and Drakes. Right. Yeah, he's so cute. He's very sweet. You yawning? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Are you a good boy? Yeah. Very cute. Very sweet. All right. We'll move on to the next question. I love Neopets. Neopets is so fun. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I just like to talk on different topics that you guys enjoy. Okay, my favorite Neopet. Okay, next. Have you ever played any PC98 games? If so, which ones? I think the early Toho games from 1 to 5 were on PC98, correct? I played 3 and 4. I played 3 and 4, and those are the only PC98 games I've played. If those were not on the PC98, then I played whatever the hell they were on. Yes, you like to imagine you're the dog. You guys are not the dog. Neopets exist, but it is quite the shell of its former self, simply due to the fact that Neopets, I would say 99% of the games were Flash games. All of the worlds and navigation were done in Flash. So many things were done in Flash, and Flash is like Shockwave Flash. It's no longer existing, so a lot of Neopets is just gone because they did not have a lot of the resources or the fan base at the time, which was, when did Flash get out of service? 2021? I believe so, right? Or I believe that's when Flash, or 2020, it was like phased out. So it's like at that point they did not have a huge user base nor a financial reason to make the switch from Flash to HTML5, right? I think that's what most people did. They switched from Flash to HTML5, but they just didn't have it. So it's really sad. It's a shell of its former self, and it relies heavily on, they started doing merch in a Neocast shop, and I really feel for him. I really feel for the staff, because I feel it's the ones who are like actually staff there, you know, they're just doing their best, right? Right, and I have a lot of love for Neopets and the Neopets team for TNT, right? TNT. Oh, what's the time? I'm fine. I'm fine. Right. Yeah, localized Flash version like Newgrounds. Again, I think it's just, they just didn't have a financial reason to do so. And they had like, yeah, I just don't think they had the reason or the resources to do it, because it's, I mean, before it had so many users, like unique visitors every day using it, and advertisers and sponsors, but they just don't have that anymore. And these have physical products, and they just don't. They had a McDonald's toy, but they just don't anymore. Neopets was so good, and it's completely own right. I think it's had a wonderful community as well. Do you like Peppa Pig, or is the birthday hat just a giant coincidence? This was for my birthday stream when I had a Peppa hat. How much do you simp for Peppa? I like Peppa Pig. I don't simp for her. I like Peppa, but I think we've talked about it before. The cartoons that I really enjoy are some more classic ones that have physical comedy. And I really love the Pink Panther cartoons, because those use basically no language, but they can still tell a story. And I think that's wonderful, because then you can share the story or the comedy or the laughs with people from many who don't speak a language that you know, and you guys can still enjoy the same piece of media. I mean, in the same way that music can be enjoyed even if you don't necessarily know the lyrics.
you know, there's usually things still enjoyable at the music. That's what I love. That's what I really love. I love connecting with different cultures and people and languages and all of that. So I really appreciate media that is able to connect people and it transcends language, right? I love Tom and Jerry. Of course I watched Tom and Jerry. Of course I did. What kind of person do you take me for? Yeah, all things have seasons. And just like some people, right? Some people are there for a season, some games are there for a season, some things are there for a season. And content creators are sometimes only there for a season. Like super best friends, they don't make content anymore, but at least they still left all their videos up so we can enjoy them whenever we want. I still watch them sometimes. I think it'll always be like that. Hey Orla, congrats on reaching 1 month. I love the selection of games you've been playing recently and looking forward to the content you have in store down the line. Thank you. In terms of content I want to do, I have Killer 7. After Killer 7, I will probably play Deadly Premonition. As far as pre-recorded videos, I'll just see what I think is funny. I really like being funny. The humor is subjective. I just do my best to be entertaining in some kind of way, and I think being funny is the easiest one for me, right? And Jerry was so good, and Pink Panther was so good, right? And Yogi Bear, what is it? Wacky Racers. Well, Totally Spies isn't in that same era. Who was that blue dog? Huckleberry? Who was that blue dog? And the Jetsons and the Flintstones? Those were good. And quite a few others that I feel as though we just don't remember or were lost, right? I love Winx Club and Totally Spies. I love those shows. And Sailor Moon, because they were very much so... Oh, and I love Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I love those shows because it had female characters that enjoyed girly hobbies like shopping or makeup or different things like that, and they were not shamed for it or made to be stupid, right? Like it wasn't like, I like shopping and that's all I do and I'm not... It's more like, I like shopping, that's something fun that I do, and I still can kick your ass with my magic, right? But not in that like just a very forced girl boss character way, right? It's like you don't have to give up all of your femininity to be strong, right? That's what I really liked. Like Totally Spies was great because all of their amazing gadgets, like I love spy gadgets. Spy gadgets and spy things were so fun. And what I loved about it was they were all based on things like makeup or accessories, and it's cool. It was so cool. I just think it was amazing. And same with Scooby-Doo, whereas Daphne really obviously was super feminine, and she liked, you know, shopping and fashion and all of that, but it wasn't used in a way to make her seem like, oh, she's the dumb character. Like, it was just like, oh, sometimes she uses her knowledge of shopping and fashion to help solve a crime, right? And I think that's just, like, it's cool. It's very cool. That's what I like about those series. It's like sometimes a little bit hard to find series like that where characters are allowed to express themselves for their hobbies, and they're not like used as a they're not used in a way to make fun of them for being dumb. Like a male character can like sports or be a jock, and he's not like, oh, the dumb jock stereotype, right? Scrappy-Doo. I like Scrappy. I don't care what people say. I don't care that it's a meme to hate Scrappy in the same way that it's a meme to hate pineapple on pizza. I like Scrappy. I think he's cute. I think Scrappy is cute. Alright, let me see down here. What else do we got? Omedeto Orla on 1 month. After 1 month, how does it feel? Hope to see you more and can't wait for future surprises. I feel like I've been streaming for longer than a month. Like it feels as though I've been doing like, because I've done like different clips and things, it feels like more than the time that has passed, right? It's really like, how do I feel? I feel tired, which I think is why I need to take that break Urara mentioned. But I'm happy. I am happy. I always feel so happy after sometimes there's streams where I finish it and I feel like, wow, I did a good job. I did whatever that content was very well. Oh, thank you so much for the congrats. Thank you. I feel as though I entertained my chat, or I taught them something interesting, or I shared something with them that's important, or if I did a collaboration. was like, wow, I felt as though I was able to work well with the other person, which typically, like, I always talk to the other person before the collab. It's not like a boom out of nowhere. We're just here scheduled. I really want to, you know, like, do good collabs. And sometimes I feel so happy. Technaz, thanks so much for the super chat. Happy 1 month of VTubing and happy monetization. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And then I feel like, oh, I did a good collaboration. I was able to shine, and the other person was able to shine, because I hate. Sometimes I feel really bad if it feels one-sided. Like maybe if I talked too much, or if it's so delayed. My God, or if something like that, or if like I didn't, you know, like get to show my skills and they were not allowed. They were not able to show their skills. So it's like I feel happy when I'm able to. When everyone in the collab is able to shine. That's like something that I really, really want to ensure that happens. That everyone, or there are like important news or important things that are coming up for both of us are able to be shared, you know? Yeah, none at all. You just wake up one day like, here's a collab. Right? So it feels, sometimes it feels really good. Sometimes I feel like a little bit tired, but I make myself tired. It's my choice to do some of these things, so it's, you know, I just have to learn better time management. I think I didn't expect some of it to be so much work, like, oh, like the art and the thumbnails and all this stuff, which sounds silly, but I like to make them semi-nice, so then that takes a little bit more work, which again, then that's like my choice of making it more work than it has to be. Are you playing some rhythm games? I feel as though maybe I've answered this before, maybe not. Also, I finally found a Tsunderia streamer that is live on my normal hours. Greetings from Poland. Hello. I used to play Osu, but not anymore. I don't have a tablet for it. Or I have a display tablet, which sucks. And I prefer like the regular pen tablets, not the display tablets. And then what is it? Oh yeah, I did do DDR. Thank you, Uncle Red. I did DDR. I had the little mat at my home, the little plastic one, but it was fun. And then what was I going to say? Oh, I play kind of rhythm games on my phone, like Bandori and Citus. Citus, I think it's called. Those are fun. Osu main name relies on keyboard. No, I feel as though that would be even harder. I play, was it Ready, Set, Delicious? That game is keyboard based and it's so hard. I had to play on peaceful mode because otherwise it's just too stressful for me. Yeah, Urara does have like funny thumbnails. She's really clever. I like her quite a bit. Well, of course I do. I love all of the girls. Urara and I get along because we're both old souls. Yo, Orla, are you a fan or into any particular sport? Ice hockey, football, soccer, basketball, etc. I feel as though... So in sports that I've played at some point in time in my 1401 years of living, I've played tennis, I have done track, and I've done discus. Crazy, huh? But I don't really like sports very much. I wanted to do golf, but I don't really like sports very much, right? Is easier on controller. Damn, I have a controller. I should play it. I should try it. Urara is 18 plus. That's what she is. She always says she's 18 plus. Or you could watch her Ring Fit stream. What was I going to say? Right, but as far as watching sports, I used to really love the FIFA World Cup and the Olympics, but I just don't care about them anymore. Isn't that... I don't know if it's weird or not. Do you guys feel the same way? Where you guys maybe used to care about, like, the World Cup? Thank you so much for the tip, Jesse Lockhart. Happy Spirit Journey Formation Month Anniversary, my dear. For streaming. That's what Tsunderia is, a Spirit Journey Formation. Thank you very much, Jesse Lockhart, for the tip. What was I going to say? Yeah, I used to be really into the World Cup, and I used to, you know, sit around with people I cared about, and we would be like yelling and screaming when there was goals, and now it's just, I just don't care. And same with the Olympics. I used to sit and I would watch it, and I would be so stressed because, you know, you can't watch every sport at once, but I would be so excited, and now it's just, I didn't watch a second of it. I didn't watch a second of the Tokyo Olympics. I think because I felt that it should not have been held this year, frankly, but, you know, I don't want to get too much into it, but it's, you know, rooting for your country's team during Olympics, but not much else. Yeah. It's just things that I used to care about, but not so much. And then same with things like Wimbledon or like other Grand Slams. I used to care more, but just not. And it's not me being like depressed and I don't care about things, but I think it's more of the fact that like the older you get, the more you realize how shitty some of those corporations that run these things are, and how inherently political a lot of sports competitions are, and the Olympics especially is, and it's just, it just kind of puts a gross feeling in your mouth about it. At least for me. Maybe I'm too sensitive about it, but that's just how it is for me. Like the way that Naomi Osaka was treated by Wimbledon just sucked. Just sucked. Like an absolute lack of understanding or care about someone's mental health. And they constantly just, I don't know, like tennis fans will constantly like mistreat like Venus or Serena Williams or treat them like shit, and it just pisses me off. So yeah, this was difficult. I think a lot of things are political that people don't realize. I'm not getting into these political topics, but I think, you know, sports competitions, education, they're inherently political, and people don't realize, but they are. I think, who was it? Who was that Brazilian? It was that Brazil. Oh, the dog came because I think he thought I was calling it. It was that Brazilian. Was he? You know, I don't think he was a professor, nor a philosopher or anything like that. Researcher, and he said that education is very political, and it is, especially language education. Very, very, very political. Language education is, I think, something that's so political that people do not even realize, whether it's like domestic, so for whatever the official or home language is of that nation or that area, to just second or foreign language education, right? Limbic torches run from their insights to origins you would want to catch. Yeah, it's quite fucked, right? And then there's just like a lot of issues that come with some of these things that used to bring me joy, and now that I've learned about them, they cannot bring me the same joy. So then it's rough, right? Like I wish I could care or support some of these things. It's like I care and support about the individual athletes, or it's like maybe I like the sport as it actually is. But as far as these big events that I used to watch, I just leave a gross taste in my mouth and I cannot enjoy them anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Youth. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Sometimes I felt I was being too like sensitive about it, right? But I think it is. I think it's difficult to enjoy things when the the curtain is pulled back. What's that saying people say? Oh, I don't want to get a language is a dialect with an army and a navy. I have a lot of things I could do to talk about language. I think I've mentioned it, right? It's one of my it's some of my things I care about a lot. You could say that my specialty was linguistics and applied linguistics, and specifically phonology and pragmatics and second language acquisition. You could say that was my specialty, right? Wink wink, VTuber stuff, right? So those are things that I care about very passionately, but they very much so descend into things that should be kept away from streams. Like, I mean, anything. Gender, race, religion, politics. It's all so very intertwined with language and how we interact with language and each other. Right? Not something I could necessarily talk about. No, no French stream. I don't know any French. What is it? As far as sports I like to watch, I like to go to sports games with people I care about. Live sports games. I think those are so fun. Those are so fun. Right. Okay. Is this it? Was that the last question? That was the last marshmallow. Okay, perfect. That was the last marshmallow that I pulled for today. Let me let me smooch on over here. Scooch on over here. Right, right. I'm sorry, no French stream. I don't know French. I don't know French. I shouldn't even apologize. I don't know French. That's not something to apologize about. Okay. Oh yes. So for future stream ideas I have, potentially even for next week, I kind of want to do a stream where I show you guys funny memes or videos I have, because there's so many things that I want to share with you guys that I think are funny. I want a shared lore, not a shared lore, a shared culture that we have so I can reference it and you guys know what I'm talking about, please. Right? So I want to show you guys my meme folder and I want you guys to understand, or like other different videos, right? I just want to do like one of them, right? Not like a meme review or like I know some people do like shitpost reviews. That's not my thing at all. I'm going to show you mine. I don't care about yours. It's about me. Me. Like attention seeker. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you very, very much. Right? I think it'll be funny. Or like I'm always like when I showed you guys the Golden Oaks Disney thing. See, I want to show you guys more stuff like that. Or the Sean, right? I think it'll be funny, right? Yeah, me. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Matt. Right. Oh, and then I want to. This may be something that I have to do as a pre-recorded video. I want to read Wattpad stories. Because some of them are so ridiculous. I want to read memes that inform you. Like, oh my god, there's, okay, listen, I'm gonna show you guys a meme right now. Okay. It's a meme, I think so. I'm gonna show you one right now that's... I'm so upset because there's some that I made that were kind of semi well known in a specific fandom that I can't show you or take credit for. You guys wouldn't believe the memes that I made if I'm so meme popular. Blech. Do you know, oh my god, I have to tell you one time. One time I was in a guild and the guild leader was trying to impress me or hit on me because I was a woman, right? You know, females in MMOs, right? He was just trying to like hit on me or impress me, and he said, you know, this wasn't his voice, but I imagine he said, you know, I used to be kind of a meme. I even have my own page on Know Your Meme. Like what? that was him trying to impress me in some kind of way. I'm sitting there like, oh, okay. I was just I was being polite because I wanted to get materials and I wanted to be carried through the levels, but I was just thinking, who the hell? And then I looked up his quote-unquote meme, and it was one of the memes where they were still trying to vote if it should be allowed as being a real meme that's relevant enough or not. So yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry if the stream cut off for a moment. Yeah. Yeah, very weird, just a mess. I'm pretty funny. I'm pretty meme. Okay, let me pull up this image. Okay, this is the kind of shit that makes me laugh. Sorry, I'm like half dead. If this doesn't make you laugh, maybe we don't have the same sense of humor. They feed us poison, so we buy their cures while they suppress our medicine. Thank you so much, Uncle Red, for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll show you guys this one, and then I'm going to end it. Like, just... not the way that my meme cut off. This is it. They're trying to destroy my stream. Stream dead. Well, it'll come back, or at least you guys will see this. I love this. This is so funny to me. This is just high quality, and I love this. But in any case, that's what I would want to do. And then what else would I want?